Tired, man. Let's fucking roll.
That's right. All right. Let me mute everybody, including myself. Hopefully everybody's good when we come back.
Years ago, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire
Gen X Lounge. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Gen X Lounge, the bi-weekly podcast where we discuss the pop culture today, look back at the pop culture of yesterday, but mostly we just shoot the shit. This is episode 65. And joining us tonight, we have... Oh, shit. We have...
Oh, come on! I thought we were going back to the good old days.
I didn't remember which one was which. I have Dutch 1.0 and Dutch 1.1.
I kind of liked them in tandem like that. That worked pretty well.
Oh, yeah, I could edit them together.
Yeah.
With my editing skills like that excellent A-Team intro I've created. Quinn's here, too.
Hey, folks. How's it going, fellas?
Hello.
What's up, Quinn?
Not much, man.
Our B.A. Baracus Bolo will be joining later.
He's currently on the side of a milk carton, but hopefully
he's
not
currently,
for long.
Yeah, he's currently doing something, but he'll be back. He'll be back. So, yeah, how's everybody doing?
Tired, brother.
Tired, yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Tired as shit.
We're old and tired.
I think that's the theme of every episode. We're old and tired.
I think I speak for all Gen X when I say we're old and tired.
Yeah.
It was a rough week for those of us who were riding high on the Flyers and Sixers last episode.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you fucking said it, man.
2 weeks ago, we were like,
fuck yeah!
It's a Philly renaissance.
And both teams, not only did they lose in the next round, they went a combined 0-8. In the next
It wasn't even just that. It was how fucking embarrassing was it? The way, like, it was basically the Knicks. The Knicks crowd was
yeah. Oh yeah.
But that happened last time too.
Yeah, the Flyers losing, I was okay with. It would have been nice if they would have won one of those games, but I mean they overperformed this season. Well, and they went out like with a huge standing ovation when they so props to them.
And the thing is, like, the Flyers are young and talented enough to where, like, we have some things we can look forward to with that, at least. The Sixers, we are at that tipping point, man. Are we going to have to trust the damn process again?
I think they have to trade Embiid.
And get what?
I don't know. A bag of balls? I don't know.
Like the time to trade him was right after the MVP season. You could have maybe got a king's ransom for him, and now it's like
you got to get out from under that contract no matter what. Some team, I'm telling you, some owner needs to put butts in the seats or eyes on the TV. So somebody will take him.
They'd have to trade a first-round pick along with him. Is what I'm hearing. Think? Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. He's owed $100 million in the next over the next 3 years. So, yeah.
They said on the radio this morning that he and Paul George are 1 and 2 worst contracts in basketball.
Yep. Good times.
Good jobs, Daryl Morey.
and
that sucks because like we've got VJ Max, we got Maxi and Edgecombe, and like you can build around those guys.
Yeah,
but you're not going to be able to build much with. Yeah,
anyway. No, I mean even Maxi came up small though in the last series, so I don't know.
Good Ozzy song.
Yeah. Next episode we'll have some football because tomorrow the football schedule in full comes out.
We know one game.
A few things have been leaked. Yeah, a few things have been leaked already. We know the opening Monday. Is it the opening Monday night game or Sunday night game? Is the Giants Cowboys?
Yeah,
Sunday night. Yeah,
Sunday night opener.
Is that the 13th?
I think it's the Sunday night, the opener of Sunday Night Football.
Yeah. Okay. And then I know the Eagles Cowboys game is the 4:30 Thanksgiving game, which I am actually fine with.
I'm pumped about that.
Yeah, I like that. And then we also know the Eagles have a game in London on October 11th against the Jaguars. And the opening Monday night game then I guess is the Chiefs and the Broncos. And the opening game is a Patriots Seahawks rematch.
And that's on a Wednesday this year.
Yeah, of course it is, dude. I mean, we're having a game on Thanksgiving Eve this year. Like,
yeah.
What was the?
We did that last year too.
What was the game? What was the game that was supposed to take place in Australia?
That is
it's the Niners Rams.
49ers and Rams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which is also unnecessary.
What a place.
It's so unnecessary to do that. But what are you going to do?
I don't know the end goal. Are they trying to get international teams or just international?
Yeah, I think they're trying to get international teams. I wouldn't be surprised if the Jaguars ended up in London. I mean, don't they play like multiple games in London every year?
I know their owner is European. I think they played 2 games in London this year, and they played 2 last year. Didn't they back to back?
No, is it their owner? Isn't he the father of the dude who runs AEW? Tony Khan's wants the Jags.
Yes, it is the same fellow. So yeah. Anyway, that's
Steelers play the Saints in Paris this year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, so that's football. I don't know. We need a stinger for previously on Gen X Lounge because I have a previously on Gen X Lounge. So pretend there's a stinger that goes previously on Gen X Lounge. But last episode we were talking about when we were talking about Michael Jackson, we talked about what video was it that premiered where he was grabbing his crotch and crashing and beating up the car, and that was Black or White, and it premiered. It premiered after The Simpsons on Fox.
Why do I not remember that being Black or White though? That's the weird thing.
Because it doesn't fit in any way, shape, or form. Like it because it's nonsense. And why is it in that video? I remember, as Quinn said, it was a big deal to stay and watch the videos when they premiered. And I remember we all in the living room, my sister, my parents, watching that, and that last 5 minutes just being like, what is happening? Why is he?
The crotch grabbing was.
It was vigorous.
Yeah. At the time, it was shocking. Why is he doing that?
And why is he destroying this car?
Yeah.
There were a lot of questions there. So, but yeah.
But remember, they were using the morphing technology, which was relatively new.
Also, Actually, if you go back and rewatch that, it's still pretty good.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah, it holds up good. Yeah.
And too bad that song sucks.
Yeah. Well,
am I the only one who liked that song?
No, yes. I'm sure lots of people liked it. You're the only one.
Brian and I were trying to remember, Dutch. What did you say was your favorite Genesis song?
Or Phil Collins song.
Wait, Phil Collins? Oh, it was my favorite Phil Collins song was Something Happened on the Way to Heaven.
Yeah.
The fuck you laughing at?
Me and Quinn met for drinks on Tuesday night. We were trying to remember what song it was.
Yeah. It's so random.
It's such a good tune. I love it.
All right, let's do some news. We got yes. Rest in peace, Ted Turner.
Yeah.
You were cable before cable was cool.
Complete mogul, the complete guy.
Yeah, he really was a firm, diehard believer in cable television. He was, he started TNT, started TBS, USA, Cartoon Express. He owned WCW.
CNN was his baby.
CNN was his thing.
He started the 24-hour news cycle.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Did you ever see the video that CNN had just in case of imminent nuclear holocaust?
No.
Yeah, you can go on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and find it. There is a video that was made to be played, and it's just a band playing a patriotic song as the world ends. That was meant to be played if all bets were now off, and this was going to be like the sign off of CNN, for the Armageddon. So
when you first started talking, I was thinking of that SNL Tom Brokaw skit where he had to pre-record the events because he was going on vacation.
Yeah,
it's like Gerald Ford dead today.
And then Donald Gibb, rest in peace to him. He is, of all the Bee Gees, he was my favorite. So that's a shame.
I could not tell one from the other.
He was not a BG. He was Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah, I know, guys. I'm in the group chat. I know.
You're not Bolo.
Yeah. Bolo didn't know.
Bolo didn't know. Fucking Bolo.
All right, can we give it up to him? Can we all do it at the same time? Come on, you know what?
Oh,
1, 2, 3. No.
That's just you.
No, that was just you. I didn't know what was going to happen there.
Oh,
I've had that yelled at me too many times too.
Well, same, but
a peek behind the curtain of Gen X Lounge. Last night Dutch posted. It was about 10 o'clock in the group chat that Donald Gibb had died. And then today at about 10 a.m. or was it after lunch?
That was this morning, I think.
At some point this morning, Bolo posted in the group chat the breaking
in the same
news.
Group chat.
Bolo's in the group chat.
Breaking news.
The breaking news that Donald Gibb had died. So, and then was like, and I was like Bolo, and he was like, "What is this fake news?" And we're just like, "No, dude, it's like scroll up." It's like,
and not even scroll up far, like scroll up.
Yeah, it's like four messages earlier.
One finger's
like 4 messages ago. Yeah.
This just in, Bolo does not read the group chat. He only posted it.
Guys, to be real honest with you, I think it was actually in the same exact window when he posted.
I mean, depending on how big your phone screen is, it could have very well been in the same window.
No, actually, no. It would. I have an iPhone, so it's like, yeah, you're right. It might have been.
Yeah.
This is not a novel occurrence. This happens to Bolo a lot.
It's a Bolo classic.
It is a Bolo classic. But yeah, he was Ogre in the Revenge of the Nerds movies, and of course,
Bloodsport.
In Bloodsport, he was Ray Jackson, who famously, he doesn't get killed by Bolo, not our Bolo, the villain Bolo, but he gets
a lot of Bolo right now.
He gets beaten pretty badly by Bolo, and honestly, his character in Bloodsport wouldn't have made it past the door to get into Bloodsport. He has no fighting technique other than big oafy guy who.
Hey man, he laid one on him first before he pre-celebrated.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of uncredited roles. He was in Stripes. He was in Conan. Revenge of the Nerds, Revenge of the Nerds 2, Revenge of the Nerds, Nerds in Love.
He did all the straight-to-video ones, yeah?
Yeah.
He was also in Revenge of the Nerds 4. Wasn't that Nerds in Paradise?
Yes. He was also in Bloodsport.
That was the one where they made him into a nerd at the end of the movie, though.
I mean,
I'm pretty
sure.
Say so.
Yeah, I was well out of the Revenge of the Nerds franchise by number 4.
That's the one where Ogre has his character arc, and he becomes part of the what the fuck was the goddamn?
He was probably headlining the movie at that point.
Sigma.
Yeah.
What the hell was I don't even remember what the hell.
Lambda.
Yeah, there you go.
Lambda.
Yeah,
that's
the Tri-Lambs.
Tri-Lambs. Yes, thank you. You're bringing me back now. Somehow I remembered that Ogre became a nerd at the end of the movie.
But you couldn't remember the Tri-Lambs.
But the Tri-Lambs fucking just were out of my brain at that point.
He was also in Bloodsport 2, The Next Kumite, which sounds like something I just made up, but is actually apparently a real movie. So
who's the star of that?
Possibly him. I don't know. He was in the Fox sitcom Stand By Your Man. He played small roles in Quantum Leap, MacGyver, Magnum PI, Night Court, Cheers, Renegade, The X-Files, The A-Team, Step by Step, and something else. So there you go. I mean,
he had a long career.
Yeah, long career. At least 2 very memorable characters from Bloodsport and Revenge of the Nerds. So
yeah,
good job. This isn't so much news as something I found interesting. And Dutch, you might not have known this. But it's I guess this is trivia. You know who Alan Silvestri is? I know, Dutch, you know who.
Of course, sure. I know who Alan Silvestri is.
The composer for he wrote the Avengers theme. So, I mean, say no more.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. You know where he got his start as a composer?
Yeah, Chips.
Yeah.
How about that?
Go. Yeah. All right, back to Marvel news. I mean, that's kind of Marvel news. Marvel news: Vision Quest has a premiere date for October 14th.
Is this a show or a movie?
Yeah, the show. It's the live action Vision. Also, Ultron is in it. So
that is post Doomsday, or no?
No, this would be post WandaVision.
No, I mean, when does Doomsday come out?
Doomsday is not till December.
I see.
So this is sometime after WandaVision. I don't know where exactly. Who knows? With all
How
these
the
things.
fuck do they explain Ultron still being?
I think he's maybe in Vision's head.
Yeah.
Because James Spader, I think James Spader is appearing as like James Spader. I mean, not obviously he's not being James Spader. He's being Ultron, but he's in James Spader form. So he's not.
Dude, I hated James Spader growing up. I love him now.
Oh yeah, and he's so good as Ultron.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, he's so great.
I remember people bitching so much about the portrayal of Ultron, like he's supposed to be like a Terminator, like a personality-less, and I guess like I didn't have an attachment to Ultron that was that deep, so I was okay with the portrayal of Ultron.
Yeah,
I think that second Avengers movie that we might have even like mentioned it before, but that movie is better than its reputation is.
Yeah, it's better than the first Avengers, I think.
I would not agree with that. Would not agree with that.
It's a better rewatch than first Avengers because
you think so?
Yeah, because it has the Winter Soldier influence on Cap, so Cap is not laughable like he is in the first Avengers. It's like what's his face? Who's the director?
Joss Whedon.
It's like Joss Whedon learned. He's still doing his Joss Whedon things that I don't like, but it has that great scene at the party where they're trying to lift the hammer.
I love that scene.
That was a good scene.
I could watch a whole movie of them hanging out.
Yeah, and it's got the great scene of them arguing with Tony after the.
Is that when he's chopping the wood and he just rips the fucking wood in half?
No, that's another great scene. But I'm just talking about where Tony. It's right after the emergence of Ultron, and they're accusing him, and he's laughing. You remember? That's a great scene.
Yeah.
But I like that movie a lot, and it gets better on rewatch.
Yeah,
I don't know what we were expecting because it kind of landed with a thud. I
liked it at the time. I think some of the stuff they put in it.
Man, the whole widow romance takes it in a different direction. It just kind of kills it.
That's kind of dumb. And the foreshadowing of things.
Of the Infinity Stones in the cave.
Yeah, that kind of stuff seems kind of forced too. But
yeah. And also rushed. It seems like there was more to all of it.
Yeah. But I mean, dude, you get the Hulkbuster. I mean, that's awesome as shit.
The Hulk Iron Man fight is amazing, and
Vision was awesome.
Yeah, Vision's cool.
It bothers me, like Joss Whedon's. He doesn't know how to handle Captain America. Like even his Captain America theme in that one is that he's a military guy. He's married to the military, and he's happy in that. You know what I mean? Like at the end where he's like, "I'm home." It doesn't land because that was never what he was about.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk more about Captain America when we get to back in the day, but
yeah,
it has one of my favorite lines in any of the Marvel movies, though, which is when Hawkeye is trying to get Wanda to like focus, and he's like, we're in a floating city. We're fighting a robot army, and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense. It's just such a great, like winking line. So yeah, I like that movie a lot.
The underrated line in that is when they're gathering for the final stand, and I think Natasha says, "What's the drill?" And Tony goes, "That is the drill." And he points to the big ass drill.
Yeah. Also, got a release date for Ahsoka season 2, which is now pushed back to early 2027.
I feel like I enjoyed that show more than most people.
It was fine.
I liked it a lot.
You know when it aired? You know when the first season aired?
What was that?
2023.
Oh shit!
So, yeah.
But you know what? I liked it way more then.
Yeah. It's just crazy that it's been 4 years. Like the length of time between seasons for streaming shows is nuts. Like I literally don't remember a lot of Ahsoka. So I'd have to.
Oh, I do. Yeah. I never watched the cartoon really where the characters are from. So I'd be curious to see the people that watched those Clone War cartoons, how they felt about it. Because it's a lot of those characters brought to life.
I started Clone Wars after Ahsoka, and I know people love Clone Wars, and I just couldn't.
I couldn't get into it either.
Just didn't do it for me, and I don't think it was the problem. I don't think the animation was the problem, even though the animation's not ideal. It was just doing that edgy, like it's kind of for kids, but it's trying to be not. I don't know. It's
also not a timeline I particularly care about.
Yeah.
I think that drives it.
Yeah, none of the characters really did anything for me, so I didn't really care. All right, well, that's all I got for news. Actually, I have a big news thing, but I'm gonna hold it for another episode because it's not like time sensitive. But
okay,
I'll hold it for another episode because I do want to talk. I'm going to spend some time back in the day and also with what we've been watching because there's a ton of shit. But before we do that, we got to do trailers.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
So today we got a trailer for The Human Vapor, which is a Netflix series that comes out in, I want to say August. I could be wrong. Which looks pretty cool. And the interesting thing about that is that this is a remake of a very not well-known Toho science fiction movie from 1960. What, Dutch 4? 1? 8?
I thought it was earlier.
1950 something. I mean, it's Toho, of course.
Way to be on the research before the.
Well, I don't care when it came out Dutch. All right, that's why I have you.
It's 1960.
1960. See, that's what I said.
you definitely said 60 in a series of other.
It was in the ranges of numbers that I threw out there. But yeah, that's a very like niche. Like there are very few people that would have watched that trailer this morning and gotten excited for the reasons that I got excited, which is it's crazy that they're remaking this super, super old Toho sci-fi movie that wasn't a Godzilla movie. Toho, of course, the studio that created Godzilla.
I got the trailer. You sent it while I was at work, so I watched it without sound, and it was still pretty wild. I think I got the gist.
Yeah, well, it's in Japanese. I think most of it was in Japanese with subtitles anyway, so you probably didn't miss much. But yeah, it's about a bank robber who it's been a Dutch. It's helped me. It's been a long time. Is it an experiment that causes him to be able to turn into a mist?
I believe so because it's been a long time since I've watched the fucking movie. I think it's part of what's known as, I believe, like the Toho Mutant trilogy. They call it. It's like The Human Vapor, the H-Man, and Secret of Telegian.
Yeah.
What's the H-Man?
The Preparation H-Man.
Yeah,
it's like the he's a radioactive.
He's a heroin dealer.
He's like really radioactive and hydrogen, I think. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is the time when, this is the 50s, early 60s when radioactivity.
It was like the H bomb.
Didn't give you horrible cancer. It just gave you fantastic and amazing powers.
Yes, we're back to that time now. By the
way. And made bugs and animals really large in movies. So, but yeah, that's cool. And then Resident Evil comes out September 19th.
Oh, that's good.
Which is done by Zach Krieger, who did Weapons and who did
Barbarian.
Well, Barbarian, yes. So, and that looks awesome.
Yeah,
it looks really good, and nothing to do with the other Resident Evil movies.
It looks like Barbarian. Like the setup makes it look like Barbarian.
Yeah,
I liked both Barbarian and Weapons, so
they're both really good.
I'll give it a chance just based on that alone because I think he's really talented.
I still don't know how I feel about Weapons.
Weapons is so good.
I enjoyed it. There's parts of it I enjoyed, but was I supposed to be laughing out loud at the end?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. The entire theater was freaking laughing. I was like losing my mind. It was so funny.
Was I supposed to be laughing whenever the kids would run anywhere with their arms out? Because I was.
I think so.
Inconclusive about that one.
Yeah. But this looks cool. It looks like it's just a regular kind of guy who gets stuck in Raccoon City when all the shit pops off. If you follow the video games, they went from kind of serious-ish horror zombie stuff to like they're very outrageous now at this point. But
it's like action sci-fi now, not.
So
I actually did play because again, as I've said probably quite a few times, the very last video game console I ever owned was PlayStation 1, and I did play Resident Evil on PlayStation 1.
Yeah, which is crazy that it came out that long. Quinn, I remember bringing my PlayStation and Resident Evil to your apartment, and we were trying to solve one of the. I think it was it was something with a bunch of different paintings in a hallway that you had to do something. It's such a long time ago, but yeah,
I remember
pretty groundbreaking.
What I remember about that was hearing the characters' footsteps as they were walking through the hallway, which you hadn't really heard before. They were like echoing footsteps, and it really made it creepy. And I remember in that little hallway where the dog jumps through the window, like a jump scare. You screaming.
Good stuff.
In a high-pitched tone, I still remember to this day.
Yeah.
Any chance you can recreate that, Brian?
Probably not.
I think if you jump scare him now, he'll do it.
With all my might, I just did a tribute to Donald Gibb. So I mean, like, can you
give us a little something?
give us something? Anything?
No,
I don't know. It was pretty powerful.
No, I cannot. Fuck, you got me all fucked up now. The Odyssey is the other one.
I can't wait.
June 17th. Yeah, so I've seen a lot of scuttlebutt about everyone speaking with American accents.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't care.
And people are like, it doesn't fit. And I'm like, well,
they should have old British accents.
Yeah, yes, like they did in ancient Greece.
Yes.
The only strange line in the trailer that stood out to me was when Spider-Man says, my dad's gonna come back and not my father.
Yeah, dad instead of father hit me too.
I was like, that's an odd line. Like, why? Yeah. Like, because even now, because he's not a little kid.
No.
It would be like me. I don't know. It's very odd. Like if like I think even I would say father. Like,
dude, it jumped out. I know exactly what you mean because it jumped out at me too. It was strange.
The accents didn't bother me, and other people were saying like the Matt Damon yelling like "Let's go" as they were all charging forward was kind of weird, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, who cares? Like, that's fine.
It's Chris Nolan, dude. I trust him.
Yeah, and he said like he really wants it to have the vibe of like a Harryhausen movie, which
Oh yeah,
makes me so fucking happy.
Yeah, that one shot of the ship at the edge of the giant maelstrom, the whirlpool.
Yeah,
I was like, this movie's going to be amazing.
Yeah, dude, it looks awesome. The Cyclops looks awesome. The big giant knights, I guess they're knights. The big giant guys are fighting in the forest. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
That's absolutely.
That's a day one watch. Yeah,
theater, hopefully in IMAX because it looks really good.
Yeah.
And then lastly, and certainly not leastly, we got another Alan Ritchson joint. He's becoming kind of a big deal. Motor City. I don't know. Reacher has long hair at the beginning, and then he doesn't have long hair, and it looks like he's trying to rescue his girlfriend, and he might be an ex-felon. I don't know. I love an Alan Ritchson, but that's not a theater experience.
No.
For me, that's a straight. Let's watch this on streaming.
I can't think of a Alan Ritchson movie that I would see in the theater.
Yeah, probably not. I did see League of Ungentlemanly. Was it the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare?
Yeah,
is that what it's called?
Yeah,
no, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson. I liked it a lot. I know, Quinn, you were kind of like, it's not bad. I thought it was pretty fun.
What I didn't like about that movie was how I wanted it to be better than it was. Number one, I was looking forward to it. I think it has like Ian Fleming ties. It was supposed to be like his
the one guy is
or something like that.
The one guy's supposed to be Ian Fleming, right?
I know it's been a while. I forget.
Yeah.
But what I said, I think I said it at the time. Like all the Nazis, all of them are like a video game that has bad AI for its henchmen, for its villains.
Yeah.
Like at no point are any of the heroes under any kind of threat. They're almost laughing through the whole thing. So it didn't
all like very cool and above the fray. Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't have any sort of sense of danger or something like that. I wanted it to be cooler than it was. And it felt like they were pretending to be cool, which I did not like.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. Speaking of Henry Cavill, did you see Voltron has been pushed direct to streaming? His Voltron movie that's coming out.
No.
It's going direct to Amazon.
I never looked it up, Brian, but remember when we were at the bar, there was a Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill preview that looked pretty intense. But I never looked it up, so we'll have to figure out what that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about that one. I think that's it for trailers. Do you guys have anything specific that you've seen?
New He-Man trailer was out.
Was there a new one today? Or
no, since our last conversation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see that one. That is coming out in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, June 5th.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm just excited for June to get here, and I'm excited for Disclosure Day the most. It's
a lot of stuff coming out.
Spielberg, the master, can't wait.
Okay, Spielberg. Before I forget, so his next movie is going to be a Western.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
dude, a Spielberg Western just sounds
amazing. Anything? Do you know anything about it?
Nah, just he said my next movie's a Western.
Oh hell yeah!
Let's keep John Williams in good health, and he'll score that one. And
dude, John Williams could do a killer Western theme.
Fuck yeah,
he has. But
yeah, that's what I mean. It'd be awesome, dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be great if we got one more iconic theme out of John Williams.
Yeah,
before he turned 110 years old.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to Disclosure Day. I mean, so
yeah,
the score.
Do you think he'll ever retire, or is he just gonna keep going until he can't go no more?
We're taking his life in our hands by talking about him.
Yes, we really should not. That kind of just.
I know.
Settled in. Like we probably should not even have mentioned his name. You probably should not play his Superman theme for me anymore. Well, you don't. Never mind that.
That's why I don't do it. But do you think he'll ever just hang it up and be done? I mean,
he hasn't done it by now. What's he waiting for?
I mean, what's the point?
I think. Well,
how old is he, Dutch?
He's 94.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
And he's still making appearances, but he's in a wheelchair now. And I mean, I think if he's he's kind of like Michael Kahn is still edits for Steven Spielberg, and he's like in his mid to late 90s.
Well, maybe I don't know, give someone else a shot then.
Yeah.
Maybe pass the baton a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's June. I feel like is when everything really starts because there are a lot of good movies coming out in June. So
well, we hope they're good.
I mean, dude, there's a ton of This is I feel like there's just a lot of movies I'm looking forward to coming out this year, more than normal.
Yeah,
and it's all the way from now till like the end of the year. There's just a lot of good stuff coming out. So, all right, let's. What are we doing? What are we watching? What are we doing?
And now, our feature presentation.
Dutch. Damn, where the hell's Bolo? Fucking guy. I was hoping to talk to him about a few things that he watched. Quinn, you said you finished Daredevil, right?
I did.
I finished Daredevil as well. Dutch, you did not even start Daredevil, correct?
Not even start Daredevil. I have not had the time.
Tell you what, the morning before I watched the last episode, I was having a talk with a buddy of mine at work, and I was like, so does the Daredevil show suck? I can't really tell. Because none of the episodes are thrilling me. It just seems to move the story incrementally rather than move things along. It's not a story I'm super interested in. And then, man, that last episode hit, and it was everything I wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
So, it kind of redeemed itself. It did two things. It saved that season and made me excited for a new season. So yeah, that was really refreshing to see. There's still a lot of plot holes that doesn't make sense in a lot of ways.
There's quite a few plot holes, but it's still. I liked it pretty much from beginning to end. I don't think it had any real like filler episodes. I mean, I feel like I agree with you that the story itself wasn't like the most compelling thing ever.
At no point was I like, this show sucks.
Yeah.
But just in total, when you're evaluating the series, it's not really moving the needle. Like each episode was fine. I like the characters and everything, but man, those episodes are interchangeable. Like if I told you what happened in the storyline, could you pick out what episode it was? Because
yeah, maybe not.
You know what I mean? It was just kind of a blur. We did see Jessica Jones cameo in a couple episodes. That was great. We got some glimpses of a wider world, which was nice.
Yeah. People are guessing that what's his name? The guy from Scream. He's he plays Val's
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard, yeah. That he might end up being Jesus Christ, I have no words. Who the fuck is the Green Goblin?
Norman Osborn?
Norman Osborn. And he might be putting together a Dark Avengers because he was rounded up Bullseye at the end. And
well, that would separate Osborn from Peter Parker.
Yeah.
So I don't love that.
I think he'd be an interesting Norman Osborn. He was a really good. Every time he was on screen, he was really good.
I think we talked about it. He was a breath of fresh air for the series. He's one of the few people to show some life.
Yeah, I liked his character a lot.
Yeah,
he was also. I was gonna say that he was just cast in Man of Tomorrow. We don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know who he's playing, but
maybe he's playing Norman Osborn.
Bullseye was wonderful.
Worlds colliding.
Yeah, Bullseye's great, man.
The guy playing Bullseye was awesome. The way they handled his character was great. I'd be excited to see him in any sort of like Dark Avengers.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah.
Who wins in a fight? Him or Hawkeye?
Bullseye.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of think so too. And I love Hawkeye.
I also love
Hawkeye.
But they vary, and I'm not an expert in his character by any means, but I'm pretty sure in the comics it's almost like a mutant power for him, as opposed to Hawkeye, who is just trained,
super skilled.
Yeah, like there's something supernatural about Bullseye's power.
Is he the Hawkeye in the comics? Avengers.
He's the Dark Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, I thought it was good. You got to see Kingpin just completely.
Oh, Kingpin unleashed.
Go batshit crazy.
That's
for the people,
what you wanted to see.
Yeah, and for the people that were like, I kind of missed some of the courtroom stuff. You got a whole bunch of courtroom stuff the last episode, which was cool.
Yep. It was very A Few Good Men.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah. Even the same shot when it's like, when they announced Jessup coming into the courtroom.
Yeah.
It's the same shot when it's like Mayor Wilson Fisk.
Yeah. Jessica Jones, I love her, dude. I just love that character so much.
Yeah, she's good.
I don't even really know anything about comic book Jessica Jones, but God, dude, fucking Kristen Ritter is so good.
Yeah. Hilarious scene in the comics with Jessica Jones, and I've probably talked about it before, where she admits to Spider-Man that she had a crush on him in high school, and he doesn't remember her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's a scene in this episode where they're barricaded in like a judge's quarters as Kingpin and his Gestapo go on a rampage, and she finds a bottle of whiskey in the drawer, and she's all happy about it. And then it cuts to Kingpin going bonkers, and it cuts back to the office, and she's already drank half the bottle, which I thought was fucking great. So, and then she gets some great fight scenes too. So yeah, it was good. You get to see the White Tiger, like the kid White Tiger.
Briefly,
which was awesome, dude. When she came in, because I was really hoping it. So I was like, I hope this kid gets to do something? And dude, her little brief fight sequence was cool. The way she
she's all acrobatic and shit.
Yeah, it was cool as shit. So yeah, I was real happy with it. It sucks Bowler's not here to give us his thoughts, but yeah, all in all, I thought it was good. I thought it ended really well. I thought it was solid all the way through. It probably didn't hit the highs that the Netflix series hits, but it was all in all very good, I feel like. So and then I'm the only one watching The Boys, right? So we won't waste too much time on that, but there are 2 episodes for me to watch left. There's only one left to air. I have not wanted a show to end more than The Boys in such a long time. I am so ready for the show to be fucking done. And that's the general consensus that I'm getting from like all the guys at work love it. And today we were talking about it, and they're all in the same. They're all just like, man, it's so tired at this point. Even like the Reddit group for The Boys is mostly negative about it. So yeah, not good. And then I just watched Punisher: One Last Kill, like right before we started recording. So I won't spoil that for anybody. It came out today. It's only about 45 minutes long.
I've only seen one scene from it.
Yeah, there's a shot in it that is so jarring because the effects obviously were not finished. And how it got by, dude, I do not know. Quinn, when you watch it,
how it got by is they were like, we're at the deadline. What do you got? All right, just give it to us.
It's crazy, dude. I wonder if they'll go back and edit a different edit something else, because he falls off a roof onto like an air conditioning unit, like one of those big, one of the big gigantic ones that are on top of roofs.
In the trailer, he's falling backwards off a roof shooting something. Is that the same scene?
Yeah, well, I guarantee you this scene isn't in the trailer, because Jesus Christ, it literally turns into a PS3 cutscene. It is fucking crazy how bad it is.
What boggles my mind is that's a simple stunt to do with a stunt.
It's weird to CGI it. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like, why in the hell would you CGI that of all
And it's
things?
There's probably a backstory, I would imagine.
It's made worse because it's in slow motion too, which doesn't help. So
yeah, that's
now
something
I'm
you
excited
definitely want
to
like a quick cut of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw. I didn't want to get spoiled or anything, but I saw something that said like there's an unbelievably bad unfinished effects shot in the new Punisher show, in the new Punisher special. I saw that before watching it, and I was like, well, I wonder if I'll catch it. And then when I was like, holy shit! Like he looks like he goes look, because in the episode it's he's got the full beard and everything. This fucking shot, he looks like Joel from The Last of Us in the PS3 game, falling back. Like it's so jarring. It looks like something from a different thing. It's crazy. But as far as the show, Jesus Christ, dude, it is.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's fine, dude. It is so over the top violent, like easily the most violent thing the MCU has ever done, ever. Like it'll never be topped unless they do a Punisher movie. And I was like, oh, maybe Spider-Man will maybe this will lead into Brand New Day because he's in Brand New Day. So I was like, maybe that would be crazy if they had Spider-Man show up like for 2 minutes at the very end. And within the first 5 minutes of the show, I was like, there's no way Spider-Man shows up in it.
He cannot be associated with any of this.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like, it's fucking crazy. And the crazy thing is some mom or dad is going to take their kid to see that Spider-Man movie. And the kid's going to like Punisher. And they're going to be like, look, there's a Punisher. Here you go, little Billy. Dude, it's fucking crazy.
Is it rated R?
It would be.
Oh, no.
Bolo, you look like you've been drinking. Have you been drinking?
I'm not gonna lie, I've been drinking.
Yeah, I can tell. Jesus.
What's up, party people?
We know what we're into now.
Yeah. Where were you, Bolo?
I will contain it. I was out with the family. We had El Tapatio on Route 40.
Oh, all right, nice.
Had a few lime margaritas.
Nice.
About 2.5 of them, and they hit pretty good.
Yeah.
2.5. Yeah, what happened to the other half?
I shared it with my son.
Oh, okay. Rock and roll.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So where are we at, gentlemen?
You watch that Punisher special? We're talking about the Punisher special.
That is actually going to happen when I get off of this.
Bolo, let me tell you right now, you're gonna shoot ropes. It is so up your alley.
Yo,
it is so crazy over the top. It's good. It's fine. It doesn't like it's just Now I will say this: if you ever wanted to see Judith Light from Who's the Boss,
yeah,
give a middle finger and say "fuck you" to someone. There you go. She's in this.
Now, my understanding is she's that character who had all her limbs chopped off.
No, she's in a wheel. She's in a wheelchair, and how could she give the middle finger if she had all her limbs chopped off?
No, but like in the comic, like there was a reference.
Yeah, it's Ma somebody. It's a mobster. It's Ma something.
So in the comic book,
she's married to a bunch of. Yeah, she has a mob family, and she's like I guess she's the only surviving person that adult, I should say, of the mob family that Frank didn't kill.
Okay.
And she basically sets a bounty on him for everyone in the city to come and try to kill him. And that's really all it is. It's really just one prolonged action scene.
Okay.
With there's about a 15-minute beginning and a 15-minute ending, and everything else is just
straight action,
insane, over the top. Holy shit, this is so violent. Like,
you might have to watch this after we're done too.
I mean, it's definitely worth watching, and it's short. Like I said, I think it's 50 minutes. So
yeah, that's my wife's already disappointed because she wants more John Bernthal. That's officially now one of her passes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? A bearded John Bernthal as Punisher.
Yeah,
she was all about Hugh Jackman coming out of the water in X-Men Origins. You know what I mean? Full wolved out. but now it is transitioned to John Bernthal. So that's what we're about to watch that soon, right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gen X Lounge podcast.
Yes.
I have no idea where it takes place. It has
it's not
to be
New York City.
No. I meant in timeline wise.
Oh, okay.
Because it's definitely before the 2 new seasons of Daredevil. But
I thought it was to explain that he's back, because in Daredevil it seemed like he had given up.
No, in this he is. No, it takes place before the first season of Daredevil Born Again.
Okay.
Karen is in it, but not really, because he's crazy and he keeps imagining people. But she does make an appearance.
Okay.
So it's good. I mean, everybody watch it. We'll get into it a little deeper next episode. But Quinn, sure. I know you watched something.
Yeah, I did. Well, let me start with the good stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Widow's Bay on Apple TV is really, really good. It's I talked to you a little bit about it, Brian. It's like a creepy. I don't really know what to compare it to. I've only seen the first episode, but I'm intrigued to watch more. It has, if you guys saw Midnight Mass, it kind of has those kind of vibes.
Okay, I'm in. All you got to say is Midnight Mass. Yeah. I'm in.
It's a little more, I don't know, lighthearted, because the lead is, I'll never pronounce his last name right, but it's like Matthew Rhys or whatever. He was the HBO reboot of Perry Mason guy. I think he might have been in The Americans, but I never watched that, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the rest of them. I'll probably catch myself. I think episode 4 just came out, and I'm probably going to catch up tonight, tired though I am. But what Brian's referring to is number 10 on the most watched movies on Netflix, which is Striking Distance from 1993. Bruce Willis, the river cop in Pittsburgh.
Oh, it's such a goddamn classic, dude. I love that movie. I love it.
I also love that movie, but I also have not seen that movie in over 20 years. And ooh, baby, it is very 1993.
Yeah, it really is, dude.
Like, I think I was telling one of you guys, I might have said on the group chat, like, when this movie originally came out, it was supposed to be titled Three Rivers, but the studio thought that was too over the heads of the audience at the time. And watching this movie, they did not stop insulting the audience for the whole 2 hours of this movie. Oh, man. There is a ludicrous fight scene, chase scene in the beginning, car chase scene, involving one bad guy and maybe 500,000 cops.
Yeah, it's so over the top, dude.
And
so it feels like Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises is an exercise in restraint compared to
every cop in the city into the sewer.
Yeah.
They have to catch this one man.
Yeah. There are two cars that crash into each other, and immediately both of them explode. And another car drives through the debris like it's a ball of fire, not a wall of steel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And dude, what's her face? I'm blanking on the name. Sarah Jessica Parker plays his partner. She's really cute in it. It's been, it's 93, so I think it's pre-Sex in the City.
She looks really good in it.
And she does a good job. She, and I think back in the day, the twist of that movie was pretty innovative.
Yeah, she's like investigating him, right?
Yeah, you don't know that until she comes out to testify, but that's not the main twist. I'm talking about the twist with the villain.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was pretty innovative. It's pretty much the same twist that's in The Long Halloween with the Batman comic.
Yeah, I mean, you can say the twist. That movie's 40 years old.
That's true. The bad guy, dies in the beginning, or you think he dies in the beginning. So when you're trying to, figure out who did it, you've taken him out of the equation because you think he's dead.
Yes.
So
and it's his cousin, right?
Yeah, it's his cousin.
It's Bruce
his partner and his cousin. I was telling Brian that, like, when there's his exposition scene in the opening of the movie, when he wakes up in his houseboat and he's got the news on, and it talks about a news story in such detail that it's like, oh, this cop went to prison because his partner and cousin, and it shows Bruce Willis walking out of the courtroom, testified against him. And I'm like, I can't think of a news report that would go into that detail. They would have said this cop just went to prison. He was found guilty.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, man, it's like he wakes up in his houseboat. They open with a shot of Pittsburgh. And then he wakes up in his houseboat and there's like a Steelers sticker there. There's like a Pirates mug. I'm like, we get it, guys. We don't have to. Come on. But John Mahoney from Frasier is his dad.
Yeah.
Because even in '93 he was playing dad.
Yeah.
And I think we said, like, he and I almost said John McClane. He and Bruce Willis are Irish. And the whole rest of his cousins and uncles are Italian.
Yeah.
And it's a cast of every second-tier Italian actor you would want to see. It's like Dennis Farina is the main uncle.
Yep.
The other uncle is Amanda Hunsaker's dad from Lethal Weapon. You remember him, the guy that gets shot through his eggnog?
Yeah.
It's Tom Sizemore is his cousin.
Shot through the milk.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Tom Sizemore's in it. And it kind of makes you think Tom Sizemore might be the killer.
Oh, they definitely want you to think Tom Sizemore's the killer. Yeah. The guy that plays Bruce Willis's sergeant or captain or boss in Fifth Element, you know, the one he sticks in the freezer?
Yeah.
Like, that guy is a cop that he butts heads with through the whole movie, and he looks evil in himself. So you're like, oh, that guy might be the killer.
Yeah.
Brian, you pointed out there's an action scene for no reason in the middle of this movie.
Yeah,
where
for literally no reason. It's just like, I guess they were like, they hadn't hit their quota of, like, well, guys, 40 minutes have gone by and Bruce Willis hasn't shot anybody. So how about
the die-hard star?
Like, how about he sees a boat being hijacked by terrorists while he's on his patrol, because that's a thing that would happen, and he has to single-handedly go, and then that plot is just dropped like it's nothing. It's just stuck. It's literally stuck in there to give Bruce Willis an action scene. That's
also Sarah Jessica Parker says behind you.
Yes,
and also saves his life. So then he's endeared to her.
Now
so
he has trust with her. Yeah,
right.
So he can take her back to his house and bang her.
But I'm telling you, in the final fight, not only the sex scene, when it takes a long time to happen, and then when it happens, they definitely cue up the '90s sex scene saxophone.
Yeah, they definitely have the saxophone.
And you're like, yep, we know where we are. But then my favorite at the end, I told you guys, at the end, he is fighting the bad guy in the water. And Bruce Willis has had this uncomfortable mini mullet the whole movie. He's got like just like a long-haired curl coming out of the back. The whole movie. I don't know if it's a piece or what, but he goes into the water. He's fighting the bad guy. And for a good 3 seconds, he pops out of the water, full-on Pulp Fiction shaved head.
What?
And then takes the guy back under the water. And then when he comes out, he's got the mullet back again. And I'm like, well, maybe it was just slicked back and I missed it. So I rewound it again and again. It's full on shaved.
That's bananas.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was reshoots or
maybe
what.
It was a stunt man. Maybe it wasn't even him. Maybe it was a stunt man.
No, it's Bruce Willis. Like, you've seen shaved head Bruce Willis in action scenes.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We're used to that.
Yeah.
And God damn, that movie, they put in no effort. It seems low budget.
It seems too low budget for where he was in 1993.
Yeah.
Because by 1993, he was a A-tier action star.
He was the biggest star in the world at that point.
A-tier action at all.
Yeah. But now, all of that said, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
It's still good. I happened to cross it like a year and a half ago, and it was maybe 10 minutes in. I missed the crazy car chase.
Dude, it's right in the beginning. But here's the thing, like I'm shitting on it unmercifully, but I paused it at some point and had to run an errand, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get back and watch the rest of that movie."
That tracks.
So.
But anyway, so yeah, that's what I watched.
How about you, Dutch? Anything?
I watched my only two Philly sports teams shit the bed.
Yeah, so did I. I.
As we said at the top of the program.
Bolo, I know you and me, Dutch, you didn't watch the Hulk Hogan Real American documentary on Netflix?
I did not.
I watched it and I enjoyed it because
Brian watched all of it.
I watched all of it, and
I watched all of it.
I felt bad for him, man, because this was a guy who was literally had the world in the palm of his hands. You know what I mean? And I remember being captivated by this man as a child. I mean, I wanted to lift weights and take my vitamins and be big like the Hulkster. I did.
If only you knew the kind of vitamins he was talking about, brother.
and trust me, I had the opportunity to take steroids, and I was just like, no.
The documentary doesn't shy away from all the dirt, but it doesn't paint him in the worst light. You know, so it's like it's well done. It's definitely worth watching. It's a nice peek back into that time too of when wrestling really started blowing up.
Yeah,
and I was a massive Hulkamaniac when I was a
lot of people
I think
were.
most of us were. I mean, they were like real life superheroes.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it last episode about separating the art from the artist. So,
well, my disgustingness is my best feature.
Okay, you did it for me. Good, awesome.
That means it's time to separate the art from the artist. So yeah, Hulk Hogan. I mean, this documentary, it's definitely worth watching.
I'm telling you need a Will Smith haha at the end of that.
All right, I'll try to find one. Bolo, like I agree with you. Like I did feel for him at parts.
I felt bad for him. I was like,
man, he did some real shitty stuff at the end, and like I don't know if he was always shitty, because the early stuff from when he was younger and he was coming up and it's the 80s and all that kind of stuff doesn't really indicate that he was shitty. The end of the documentary definitely points out that he definitely said and did some really shitty things. You know, it doesn't really paint him in like a terrible light.
No. And don't get me wrong. I mean, when you speak about the moment where there was the racial slur in the sex tape video, all that stuff with him, like I don't know about that tape. I didn't see the tape. I honestly don't want to see the tape because that's one of my heroes.
I remember hearing about it at the time.
I remember hearing about it and I was just like, nah, Hulkster?
I didn't see the tape, but I've heard that clip of him dropping those, and he drops it like 4 or 5 times. So it's not like he said it once. So
I think the most disappointing thing, and I think a lot of people will agree, is the fact that like his apology was like such a fucking non-apology. It was like his thing was like, well, don't watch out, you might get recorded. Don't get caught. It wasn't.
Don't get caught using racial slurs like I did, kids.
Here's the unfortunate truth is that all these guys, all these old school wrestlers, or the vast majority of them who like especially wrestled in the South and came from the South, like went through like Georgia Championship Wrestling, Mid-South, and all the old territories, that language was normalized for them. And which is not to say that it's okay, but that's that's how a lot of these guys came up. And that's like a lot more of these guys use terminology like that. Like there is a famous story, supposedly of Andre the Giant using that word to Bad News Brown, and Bad News Brown supposedly this is for real, challenged him to get off the bus and like face Andre. Think of Andre the Giant backing down from somebody.
That's not going to happen because Andre was dangerous.
But supposedly he would not take Bad News Brown up on his challenge.
Imagine Andre the Giant on a bus.
Good point there.
Yeah. He's probably like, I just sat down. I'm not.
You really
all that is to say, it's not like somebody found a clip of Hogan from back in like 1979 or like 1983 or something using that word or as you said, Brian, he used it quite a few times.
Oh yeah, it rolls right off the tongue.
It seemed like it's a natural part of his.
And he didn't know he was being recorded, and it's like, I mean, like recording somebody without their consent is a separate issue altogether. However, the fact remains is like that's what he like. Mark Henry basically tried to get him to like. Mark Henry went to him and said, "Listen, if you really want to make amends, this is what you do. Go let's go to like some black colleges and stuff, and like show people. Just go out and show people that you are sorry. You're legitimately sorry, and you learned why this wasn't a good thing to do." And Hogan didn't do that. So Mark Henry kind of never really accepted his apology at face value. And I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it sucks when that happens. Like when somebody like I said, I was a Hulkamaniac when I was a little kid. Then as I got a little older, like Undertaker became my favorite for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah.
And then, but like in 2016, Hogan was a guest at Chiller Theater, and he literally walked past me like as he was going to his to his room to sign, and I got a fist bump from him. I just stuck my fist out.
Was that 2016 or 2014?
You know what? It might have been 14.
It was 2014. He was there with Jimmy Hart because I was there too.
Well, it was the same Chiller that Joel Hodgson was at.
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah, well, it was 14. It was 14 because it was prior to the MST3K revival. So it was the same.
I was there.
Show.
I was there with my.
Did we get together at that show, or were we there on separate days?
I don't know. I don't remember. I was there with a bunch of people, but
we might have been there different days because
my wife was with me. And we were hanging out, and Hogan and Jimmy Hart walked past us in the hallway. And my ex-wife Vicky poked her head in the room where they were at, and he went like this to my ex-wife, like made the big boobs gesture. I was like, "What a fucking dick!"
She should have done it back to him.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I have no problem with like my thing with Hulk Hogan is like I have no problem being like fuck Hulk Hogan because honestly, like if you look back at his matches and things, like. He was never a particularly good wrestler. His matches all sort of followed the same storyline. Look, was he fucking a superhero?
But we love that storyline.
Yeah. Was he a superhero in the 80s? Yeah.
Dude, listen, we all lived for the Hulk up and
But I don't have a problem at this point in my life being like I'm perfectly fine not having any Hulk Hogan matches in my life. Like it's not like something I'm going to go back and be like, let me watch WrestleMania 3.
But I mean,
okay, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say not to defend him because I don't give a shit about him one way or the other, but he was also the biggest superstar in the world, in that world for a long, long time. And I think you got to take criticism of him with a grain of salt, because I'm sure a lot of folks were jealous. I'm sure a lot of folks wanted to take him down.
A lot of folks wanted those opportunities that he had because he was bringing in the money. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he was getting paid the most
really
at the time.
He got a big head and a big ego, and
he politicked
like crazy. Yeah, and Bret Hart has no problem in this documentary.
I'm
saying exactly what he thinks, which is fucking great.
My all-time favorite. Bret Hart.
The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I have been, just as a quick sidebar, dude. Bret Hart's like in the recent years, his run of shoot interviews where he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he just doesn't.
And he's oh my god, I love it. I cannot get enough of Bret Hart, like just shooting on shit because I believe what Bret Hart says.
Oh god, because he caught a major screw job. I mean, we all know that. You know what I mean? For the whole,
he has no reason to lie.
Yeah, he has zero reason to lie. So like my whole thing is he's a straight shooter, period. You know what I mean? And
dude, he told that one guy he didn't have his stuff there. The guy that challenged him. Who was it that challenged him?
It was DDP, I think.
He challenged me because I don't even have my stuff
Oh,
here.
yeah, I mean, my stuff here.
I've got to send you. I've got to send you guys
so good.
a link. I got to send you guys a link to the video. I don't know if anybody listens to. Did I tell you guys about Cornette? You know, Jim Cornette has his 2 podcasts, the Jim Cornette Experience and Corny's Drive Through. There's a YouTube video that I go back and watch every few months because it is so fucking funny. Like it's all of Hulk Hogan's lies over the years, and some of the shit that he lied about is so. We're talking verifiable. Like he said, like he lost the deal for the George Foreman grill because he was picking his kid up from school.
Oh, dude, he says all kinds of crazy shit. Dude. He says crazy. Dude, he says so much crazy shit in this documentary. This documentary's. Don't get me wrong. This documentary is 100% worth watching. 100% worth watching.
He claimed that Andre the Giant died like days after he slammed him at WrestleMania 3, and Andre died in 1993, 6 years later.
Yeah. So there's an interesting Triple H. There's a bunch of wrestlers in this. Triple H is in it. If Triple H says something at the end after
we lost Bolo.
What the hell just happened? You right there, Bolo?
Yeah, I'm good. That was a glitch.
Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, Triple H says something interesting at the end. It's after Hogan has died because Hogan dies during the making of this documentary.
Oh shit!
Spoilers. But Triple H says something interesting about him because by the end Hogan was like full on MAGA. People were booing him at his last appearance.
Yeah, fuck that.
But Triple H says, people remember how you made them feel.
Thank you. That's and he made.
And I thought that was like a really insightful thing to say because more than anything else, as an artist, like whether you're Michael Jackson or whether you're Hulk Hogan or whether you're whoever, people remember how you made them feel when they were kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, that's why I think he'll always be, and everybody knew who he was back then. And it's the same thing we talk about with like everybody knew who Michael Jackson, like, everybody knew who my mom knew who Hulk Hogan was. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like my grandmother probably knew who Hulk Hogan was. Now, if you fast forward to the 90s, my mom wouldn't have known who Stone Cold Steve Austin was. And he was the biggest, he was arguably bigger than Hogan was, but it was just a fragmented in a different time. So
I mean, Stone Cold was
bigger
was super
90s.
famous. Was a super famous phenomenon before I knew who he was.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I was out of it by then.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's funny. And I watched Stone Cold from the end from TNT NWA before he got to Stunning Steve when he had
Stunning
hair.
Steve with Brian
Pillman, when he was a tag team.
The Hollywood Blondes, yeah.
But I couldn't name you 3 wrestlers today. You know what I mean? That are popular today. I don't watch it.
Yeah, that makes
you probably could if you had to.
I know the name Roman Reigns.
I definitely
know the name.
I don't watch because they've made it prohibitively fucking stupid to watch at this point.
I don't watch it either. I watch highlights. That's all I watch. So
we watched it. We had that time in our lives when we were all living in the same apartment complex or nearby, where we would gather and watch it. But we were watching it for the humor of it because it was goddamn hilarious.
I watched it because it was funny. Yeah,
there was nothing like the Monday Night Wars from 96 through like 98, 99.
Absolutely.
Really 96 through 98. 98 is, to this day, 98 is still my favorite year as a wrestling fan.
Dude, Scott Hall, Bret Hart, Jericho, they were all goddamn hilarious.
So good.
Hey, yo.
He told, what was it, Kevin Nash, where he said, "You're not the boss of me, you big goof." And then threw a toothpick at him.
Yep. He was like, Flair, Luger.
I recommend that. I recommend that documentary.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Definitely worth a watch. 5 episodes long.
Oh,
I think it was 4.
Well worth it. 4 or 5. It's well worth it.
4. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. So, all right.
Back in the day.
All right, back in the day. We got a big back in the day, but before we got the big back in the day, 12 years ago, yesterday, me and Dutch were at a sneak preview of the 2014 Godzilla movie. So
Nice.
yeah, so there you go. That movie. It's crazy to think that movie's 12 years old, but yeah, it is. But yes, the actual back in the day, at long last, we're going to talk Captain America: Civil War, which is the 13th movie in the MCU, first film of Phase 3 of the MCU, directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, starring Chris Evans.
Brothers.
Yeah, starring Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Mackie, Don Cheadle, Jeremy Renner, Chadwick Boseman, Paul Bettany, Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Rudd, Emily Van Camp, Marissa Tomei, Tom Holland, Frank Grillo, Martin Freeman, William Hurt, and Daniel Brohl on a budget of $250 million. It did $1.15 billion, becoming the highest grossing film of 2016 and the fourth highest grossing superhero movie of all time. I just rewatched it Sunday.
I rewatched it today.
It's fucking great.
It's amazing.
It has the best 15-minute action sequence. The airport sequence is absolute gold.
I would say it has like multiple great 15-minute action
sequences. It does. It really does. I mean, the introduction.
There's not a bad action sequence in that movie.
I was going to say, how fucking wild is it that Tom Holland has now been Spider-Man for 10 fucking years?
Yeah.
And
he's never been better than he was in the 20 minutes that he's in this movie, if that.
On the ruse.
Yeah, he's really good in it. It's like
he's got a Brooklyn accent that he never has, or a Queens accent that he never has again.
Yeah.
And when Falcon swoops in after he grabs Bucky's hand, he goes, "Dude, you got a metal arm? That's awesome!" And then when Falcon swoops in, he goes, "You got the right to remain silent."
everybody's got a gimmick.
Yeah.
So great.
He's so good.
Yeah,
so
it's really, really good. The opening action sequence is on par with like the climactic action sequences of other movies. It's that good.
Yeah, the biohazard in Lagos.
Yeah, it's
so good.
And just when you're like, and everybody gets a moment in that opening to shot, like Black Widow's fight scene in that. She has two fight scenes in that opener that are both fucking incredible.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Yeah, she's so awesome, dude. You know, Cap obviously is awesome, but like
Falcon gets the shine in that. Yeah.
Falcon is so good in this, man. And like, it's a shame that his Captain America movie was so bad because he's awesome, dude. Like,
I didn't think it was bad. I just thought it was forgettable.
Yeah, but I mean, nothing in that movie stands up to any of the stuff he does in this. He's awesome.
Correct.
Yeah. But again, and Quinn has coined the phrase, in the hands of the Russo brothers.
Well, yeah.
These characters are absolutely, top tier. I'm sorry.
They know what makes each character great, and they will bring that to the front. Like, they will give each character their moment.
Yeah.
And this is your first taste of it with these characters. Like, they've never been better. I guess Winter Soldier beforehand, but
this is a huge cast. Like, they handle all of those different characters.
Dude, it's an Avengers movie, dude.
Yeah, it almost and they introduced two characters. They introduced Spider-Man and Black Panther in this movie.
Yeah.
And they're both
reintroduction to Spider-Man.
Dude, and Black Panther, the chase scene on the highway, where Black Panther is chasing Bucky.
That starts in the apartment. In the apartment with just Cap and the SWAT team.
It's so good, man.
Good. It's long, and it's great. But in that, in the escape scene, when a Bucky breaks out of when he gets triggered and breaks out of, how awesome is that shot in the trailer where Tony blocks the bullet with his
hand?
Yeah, with his iron hand. It's startling when the gun goes off, and he has that moment like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, it's like doesn't he like he like deflects it like this, and he's like. He goes
he grabs the gun.
He just grabs the front of the gun.
Yeah,
it goes off in his palm.
Yeah. And he has the look of like, holy shit.
Well, wait a minute.
Exactly.
And it's funny. Like I watched it today, so let's dissect this for a second. I thought the bullet hit him in the glasses.
No,
it just he catches it.
Are we sure?
Yeah,
he muffles it. He muffles it with his hand. He just grabs the front of the gun and it goes off in his hand.
Yeah.
But he grabs it at the moment it goes off.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I always thought like he just pushed the gun to the side and it like
no, he grabs the gun.
No, it goes off in his hand. Now I'll have to rewatch it now because you guys are making me doubt.
No,
here's what I'm saying. Like I said, I watched it today. It looks like the bullet hits him in those sunglasses.
Well, it don't.
No.
To me, that's what I'm. Hey,
he grabs the gun and it goes off in his iron hand.
Polo.
But the thing is, like, it goes off.
Have the margaritas before or after?
After.
It goes off the second he puts his hand on it. So
you son of a gun, you.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
But he has the look of shock, like, oh wow, I almost died just then.
Yeah, it's all.
You know what I mean?
And then he gets his ass beat too because he can't fight without the suit.
Right, and then you get the awesome Bucky just ripping through
everybody.
What's her name? Carter. And then Black Widow.
And then
Sharon Carter.
You just put them through tables and shit.
Yeah. I don't think
all that's before it builds up to the airport scene. Then you have that weird segue to Queens for another fantastic scene where you first.
I love that when the word Queens just appeared. Like
the crowd cheered in our theater when
we cheered. We were among them. We cheered.
Everybody knew. Everybody fucking knew. Here we go.
Well, he was in the trailer. The trailer had just come out.
Yeah.
Because the deal broke after the movie was almost finished. Yeah.
That sequence is great where he's kind of flirting with Aunt May.
I'm going to sit here so you move the leg.
Yeah, that whole apartment scene is so good. So good.
And there's footage of Tom Holland talking about all that was almost cut out if Robert Downey Jr. didn't say, hey, where's all the kids' lines?
Yeah, it didn't advocate for him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
a lot of that would have been missed had thank God for Robert Downey Jr. because like that scene is one of the reasons why we love this character so much.
Dude, when he gets webbed to the door and he's like, get me out of this.
He's like, I'm sorry.
So good.
Well, I like that he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand why Tony Stark's there.
No.
And he thinks, and then when he shows him the Spider-Man stuff, he thinks Tony Stark's there to get him in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where he's kind of like, no, that's not me. Like he has no real reason to lie to him other than he thinks, oh, he's about to arrest me or something. You know what I mean? So I love that.
What's also interesting is he gives Cap's argument when Tony asks him why he's doing what he does. And he says, when you have my powers and something bad happens, you don't do anything. It happened because of you. And that's essentially what Cap's team is saying.
Yeah.
Right.
But Tony takes him anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and then again, the airport fight scene, but the airport fight scene, as good as it is, and that would have been like the climax of a lot of other movies. Like the actual climactic fight is even better.
It's more intense. I don't know that it's better.
It's emotional because
it's less fan service and more
so good.
Serious, dude.
Yeah, but dude, when Ant-Man becomes Giant Man during the fucking airport fight,
so good.
The theater erupted.
Yeah,
when that happened, erupted. That's why you go to the movies for moments like that.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, when me and Quinn were talking about it the other night, when I put it on the other day, I hadn't seen it probably from front to back for about 3 years. It has the cold open, and then it cuts to the Marvel logo, the whole thing that it does before, and just the way the music builds it up. Like I miss that so much. Like going to those movies, and as soon as you heard the music and saw that Marvel flip book thing, you just knew, like, dude, this is gonna be fucking awesome. And like, it hasn't been that for a while, and I really hope, I hope it gets back to that because, dude, those movies, it's kind of like almost like fashionable at this point to like shit on the older Marvel movies now for some reason, and like,
yeah, I don't know
that,
why.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know why either. Because dude, those movies are fucking good, dude, and like they were good then and they're good now.
Like some of them better than others, but like,
yeah, but
like, are we gonna?
I think
pretend,
go ahead.
No, I would say, are we gonna pretend like that whole fucking like from Iron Man through Endgame, that 10 plus years of just continuous storytelling where every fucking movie was an event that you had to be at, and then you get to a movie like, I mean, we go through like, you know, Civil War or Winter Soldier, Civil War, we get to the Spider-Man Homecoming, and then like we get to Infinity War, and we walk out of Infinity War like, oh my fucking God, we have to wait another year to see how this resolves.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if we're ever going to see that again. I mean, like, I hope in some universe, like James Gunn's DC movies build to something that makes us feel like that, but it's going to be hard. I think post-pandemic, man, you know, everybody waiting for shit to go to streaming and not wanting to go to the theaters anymore. I'm just not sure that that kind of thing will sustain itself anymore.
Well, also the storylines we cared about got all wrapped up. So, like, we need a new storyline that we care about to still kind of generate that interest. But from what Brian was saying, I think what happens is it's like a TV show where it takes time for the actors to grow into the characters and for those characters to mature and develop. So they did that so well that when you look back at the earlier ones, they don't seem to hold up because they're still in that early stage. So it's like when you look back at a great TV show or a TV show like Parks and Recreation or The Office or something, where first season seems almost quaint, but you loved it at the time. You know what I mean? But it's got so much better as it went on. And I think the movies are like that. But the first Thor movie's great. You know what I mean? But
I love it.
I didn't hate the Hulk movie that everybody shits on with Ed Norton. I thought that was good.
Oh, yeah,
nor did I.
Yeah, like those early movies, if you revisit them, they still hold up. I think. I never loved the Cap movies until Winter Soldier.
Well, there was only one Cap movie before.
Well, and also Avengers.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I liked the first Avenger, Captain America, the first Avenger. Like
a lot of people do. I thought he was hokey. It seemed very hey, I don't know how to deal with a Boy Scout character, so we're going to do the best we can. It's like if you don't know how to handle Superman, you're not going to have a good Superman movie, and I don't think they handled Cap very well. Winter Soldier handled Cap great. He had such depth where he was a good guy, but he wasn't. There's a real subtle line in Winter Soldier where Natasha makes a War Games joke, and he's just like, "I saw it."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Where there's none of the naivete or however you say that word in it. Like he's a more well-rounded character, and he's not just a black and white good guy.
Yeah, that's how. And in this movie, it's even more.
Yeah,
like he's really great as Cap in this movie.
Yeah, and Chris Evans does a fantastic job in this movie.
Yeah. The final, like 10 minutes are so.
It's heart-wrenching.
They're so good.
Oh man, when Tony's like, "Did you know?"
Yeah.
Yep. It breaks my heart every time I see that.
And
it really does because he trusted.
Bolo, that like the first time you see it, like it's so obvious, and yet I didn't see it coming.
I didn't know, and I actually said in the theater, I was like, "Oh!" I out loud.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, it's so obvious, but like even in Winter Soldier, the movie, you get the impression that Hydra killed Tony Stark's dad.
He pops up when they're talking to Zola in the bunker. It shows that he's been killed. Yeah. So, but if you rewatch it now,
didn't see it coming. You watch it now, and it's so obvious.
It's very obvious that's who killed. Even from the footage, you're like, well, that's obviously Winter Soldier. And I don't know why.
When he's like, I know that road. You're like, oh shit, we do too.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if there's any flaw, I will say that there are a lot of things that have to go right for the plan to all come together at the end, like it does.
Well, I was gonna mention something. I don't know if you guys have noticed. This movie has the exact same plot as Batman versus Superman, but it's done so much
way better. Yeah.
The villain turns the two fucking heroes against each other through this convoluted shit, but in this one it just works. It
doesn't give you enough time to sit back and think how did he manage to get all of this to work out just exactly right? To
Dutch's point though, Zemo would have had to actually had those other Winter Soldiers come out and then have the good guys fight them for it to be like Batman versus Superman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would have had to have had a stupid
all of the Winter Soldiers would have had to merge into one giant.
Exactly. And they would have had to fight that for it to be the same. But
at any time his plan could have gone wrong. Like what if in the apartment escape scene, Bucky just gets shot in the head? Then his plan his plan is now ruined. So
directed by Anthony and Joe Russo.
Yeah, exactly. Like what if after the airport scene, Cap got arrested? And thrown in the island thrown in the whatever the
undersea.
Maybe he had a backup plan for that. Yeah, but even that, the Avengers are done. If Cap gets arrested, the Avengers are done.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you're right. He thought through that whole thing, so he had to get all three of them there.
Yeah, they all had to be there at that time for that to work. And
but tell you what.
Work it does.
I do not care because in that fight scene, it always becomes a joke later, but in that fight scene, when Cap says, I could do this all day, man, it takes you back through 6 or 7 movies. You know, it's such a great payoff.
It's so good.
Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
when he says, I'm sorry, he's my friend.
And so was I.
And he says, so was I.
My heart breaks again.
and then when he's like, you don't deserve that shield. My dad made that shield.
Oh, dude, that's killer when the music is hitting like that.
Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ. Enough.
My dad made that shield. I'm like, guys, leave me alone. Stop it.
Just the line where he's like, I don't care. He killed my mom.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Christ,
well,
dude.
when he says like, my dad made that shield and he drops it because he's not about the shield.
Yeah, the shield doesn't make the man.
But maybe he also realizes he was kind of right. Like maybe I don't really deserve the shield, right? Because I mean, Cap knowing that is pretty shitty. Knowing that his friend killed his other friend's parents.
I don't know that he did. He knew that Hydra.
Well, he says he knew that they were killed.
He knew that Hydra. He said, "I didn't know it was him."
Yeah.
You know, the biggest logic flaw for me is. After Bucky breaks out of prison and, beats everybody up and Cap and Falcon corral him, he says, what did I do? Like he has no memory.
He doesn't remember it, yeah.
And then later at the end, it's like, do you remember? He's like, I remember all of them. I'm like, well, you probably don't.
Yeah.
So
it seems like they wiped your brain after each one.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think.
And even with that would make Tony even madder that he remembered the fact.
Yeah.
Because again, now you can't use the brainwashing excuse.
He says Hydra had control of his mind. He says, I don't care.
I don't care. He killed my mom.
He killed my mom.
Yeah.
Funny, which is very human. And Tony was always a flawed character. Like he was never a, knight in shining armor, no pun intended.
I'll tell you what, though, Tony, when he goes balls to the wall in hand-to-hand combat in the suit, is fucking awesome.
Oh, dude.
Like you very rarely, and he also, there are multiple instances in that final fight where he is straight up trying to kill. Like it is not like I'm trying to bring Bucky to justice. He is straight up he tries to blow his head off immediately with his hand laser.
But he's been killing people from way back. He's an arms manufacturer.
when that doesn't work, a missile pops out of his shoulder aimed at his head. Like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and if it wasn't for the super soldier serum from Bucky, his head would have been blown off.
I mean, dude,
And then the other thing is the great fight. Within that fight sequence, he's trying not to hurt Cap. He tries to subdue him. He hits him with the ankle locks. He does things where he shoots like a laser to bring stuff around down Cap to keep him at bay, so he could focus on attempting to kill him. It's so good. Like the Russos directed that sequence so well. Like, I'm not gonna kill my friend, even though my friend betrayed me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go kill this guy who killed my parents.
When the super soldiers are throwing the shield back and forth. And
that I love, dude. When they were
epically beautiful,
them and freaking when they were just tossing it back and forth to each other.
It's so good,
dude. Great.
Yeah,
but it's funny because like the way he drops the shield, like when Iron Man says that. Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the next time he has the shield is when Iron Man gives it back to him in Endgame when he pulls up after he.
He doesn't have the shield again after that.
He doesn't have it when they go after Thanos, right?
No.
Okay, and in Infinity War, he had like the Wakandan gauntlets, right? Like, or the
get this man a shield.
Yeah, let's talk about him for a second because fuck, man, Black Panther's great.
Oh, he's so
good, dude. Such a loss. It's a shame that he passed. Not just because he's an incredible Black Panther, but goddamn, dude, what an awesome introduction to a character that I really didn't know a lot about going into the movie.
Yeah.
He's a badass from the jump.
He's so awesome, dude.
It's amazing how
he straight up tells Black Widow, "I'll kill him. No, you don't worry about it. I got it."
The word is rolling off. I kill him myself.
Yeah.
Think of how hard that is to have a movie that's this fucking dense with this many characters. Introduce a character like that. But like Bolo said, reintroduce Spider-Man. It was really not a reintroduction. It was more or less an intro to this Spider-Man.
A reboot,
Which they had the advantage of everybody just having known what the hell Spider-Man's origin is, and we just take for granted. But just having to balance that, and then introducing Black Panther and figuring that whole thing with his father into the plot.
Yep.
Like, that's a lot to balance. That's a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
and really well done with Wanda killing the Wakandans to set up that, that future meeting. That's good writing.
Yeah.
This is the last time Wanda has her accent, and she only has it occasionally anyway in this movie. For being fair,
Bolo pointed that out at the time when she was like in the fight scenes where she's like, "You're pulling your punches."
Yeah. Her accent's gone.
But I also like that in the fight scene that none of them are trying to hurt any of them. Although the amount of, for a movie that the premise of the movie is concern about how much collateral damage they've caused and that they should be reined in. Man, they really don't give a fuck what they're blowing up at that airport. I mean, they are blowing up airplanes.
Nobody's taking off or landing in Germany.
They're yanking cars out of the fucking parking garage.
What I love, particularly in that scene, is when Tony in the middle of the fight, and he's been through it. Like, you can see even when they give the shot in the helmet, and he's like, anybody on our side have any shocking,
shocking and fantastic power? That was probably, I think that was my favorite line in the whole movie.
That's a great line. It's when
he's so exasperated. It's like he has never been thwarted that much at any point in his movies.
Between fucking Giant Man and like
it's why it's so
Ant-Man being in his suit, he's already fucked up. Like
the car's being dropped on him,
dude. The multiple contusions detected. Another great one.
That too.
A great sort of throwaway line too is when they're escaping from the apartment and Cap has to save that dude. And Bucky just nonchalantly trucks to his death, and he looks at him. He's like, "Come on, man!
Come on, man. guys. What about? We're also missing another big one, dude. What about when fucking Rhodey drops out of the sky?
Oh, that's a huge.
Falcon's trying to fucking save him, and then he's like, "I'm sorry, Tony." He's like, "I don't want to fucking hear you right now, man."
But then that's great. That isn't played for laughs when he shoots him, and that and that's the.
I think he's dead. You think he's dead at that point?
Okay, that was going to be my question.
Balances the humor and the seriousness probably better than any of the other movies, I think.
I wanted to ask you guys. This is where I was going with that. Do you guys think the movie would have benefited from Rhodey actually dying in that scene? I think I was almost disappointed when he was like, "Wait, this is kind of a cop out. He's still alive, and he's like." And I love War Machine. I love Don Cheadle as Rhodey, but like wouldn't the stakes, wouldn't that have been the ultimate collateral damage, was them losing one of their own because of what the hell's happening here?
Dutch, I would say yes, but I think it would derail the movie.
You think so?
Because I think it would have been too heavy for the rest of it. Because then it gets
well, when he says, like, when you hear that he's going to be okay, you can forget about him for the rest of the movie. You don't have to have a funeral. You don't have to deal with any of the aftermath, and the rest of the movie can just hum. But yeah, would it have changed the stakes of the movie? Yes, it would have.
Yeah, and then we also had the looming death of Peg. You know what I mean, in the backdrop. So we already had a funeral in the film.
That's true.
You know what I mean. So
and it was already so heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, we had that stake in the film already. So rehashing it with another character, just to quince one again, it would have derailed a little bit.
But also, there's the whole movie is about best friends, and that was Tony's best friend.
Agreed.
So they could have dipped into that a little more. But man, I have no notes for this movie. It's
there's not a whole lot of change. I think it's.
Can I actually go back to the Lago sequence? Captain America and Crossbones, Grumlow, or whatever his name is.
Grumlow, yeah.
Thank you. From Winter Soldier to that sequence, Cap's fighting style, and even going back to the first Avenger, Cap's fighting style has evolved. And it's beautiful to see that the evolvement of Cap's fighting style when fighting throughout these three movies, these three pictures, because there's a boxing technique that he's using, like he's bobbing and weaving against Grumlow's, lumbering armor, big arm attack. So good. I thought that was well choreographed.
The flying drop kick that would have killed a normal human.
Right. And I love how that sequence opens when Grimlow goes, "I've been waiting for this." Like I literally get the chills when he says that, and he hits Cap from the back and sends him flying. So good.
When Cap is behind that pillar and he whips the shield and bounces it off the floor at that one guy.
In the head.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That guy's also dead. Like Cap's a killer from way back also.
When he uses the shield to defuse the grenade, like he puts it over top the grenade and the grenade goes off.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Bucky kicks it at him almost aggressively. Handled it.
Yeah. Take care of that. Yeah. And then he uses Cap as a human shield.
Yeah.
Guard pushes him through a wall onto a patio.
Yeah.
This movie, it's fucking great. So happy 10 fucking years, man.
I enjoy just talking about that movie. Holy shit. Now I'm gonna have to watch it again.
It's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
It is so goddamn good.
Yeah.
All right. So the top 10 songs of
oh my god.
Good segue.
Who gives a shit about the top 10? 2006, was it Usher or some shit? All right. That I think it does wrap up the episode. Now I want to watch Civil War again, even though I just watched it. Watched it, you should, because it's really good. That'll do it for the episode. So thanks for listening. Give us 5 stars if you review us. We appreciate it. Oh, spoilers for next episode. None of you guys know it either. Do you know what else came out in May of 2016 that did not do well? Probably because it was up against this movie.
Wait, hang on.
Fucking great movie, and we're going to talk about it next episode. It's a little movie starring. Anyone you want to guess?
I need a hint.
Oh, you need a hint. I was going to give you a not. It's The Nice Guys. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Yo, The Nice Guys and Quentin
that's
Termini
10
on
years
that one.
old.
10 years, yes.
Yeah,
That's you guys know. That's one of my all-time faves.
Yeah, so we all need to rewatch. Dutch, have you seen The Nice Guys?
I'm gonna confess I've never seen it.
Dutch, oh my god, dude!
Do yourself a favor and watch
it
that
before
movie.
watch it before the next episode.
Listen, I did not like Ryan Gosling until I saw this movie, and after I saw this movie, I think he's my favorite actor.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie. I love him in this movie.
I don't want to do next episode before next episode, but this movie. I happened upon it and was like, I don't know what this is. And there's a sequence right early on where Ryan Gosling is trying to break into a house and breaks a window.
It's like a bar, isn't it?
He's trying to break into somewhere and he breaks a window to try to break in. And from that moment on, I was like, I don't know anything about this movie, but I am done. I am in. Yeah, I was like, I am 100% watching the rest of this movie. It is so goddamn funny.
It is,
and just so good.
I'll shut up about it because I will not stop once I start talking.
Yeah, well, next episode we'll do that one. So that is the jam. That's
one of my all-time favorite movies.
It is fantastic. Yeah. So all right, that is it for us. Let me find my outro music. Let me find it. Where could it be? I don't know. Here it is. All right, gents. See y'all next time.
Good night, fellas.
Peace.